Good morning. I am so excited. I could be sick with excitement. I'm going for a lesson and it's my first lesson in nearly I would say 3/4 of a year, because obviously I had Florence and I'm back riding. I've just been hacking and there is a wee lesson going on today at Dainscroft with Heather Graham. It's the Sunday club that I used to go to. And I just can't wait to go back. I'm so excited. I packed the car last night. I was like a child at Christmas time. I could hardly even sleep and I just can't wait to get going and even if I could just walk, trot, have a few canters, I'll be happy with that. Anyway, I better get going. Mom is coming with us, so hopefully I'll get some videos of me actually riding. And I'm really excited to see how Callie schools in her new Bitless bridle, because we've hacked it and I'm feeling really confident in it. I think she really likes it and I just need to see how she actually schools in it. So let's get going. At the yard, horse box is on. D1 and D2 feel like they're missing out. And Mum has already got the horses in. Look at Oreo. Callie had her rug on last night to keep her clean, which has sort of done the trick. You ready to go out? How exciting. Look at her face. She's like, that's my horse box. So Callie's on, and a wee top tip, if you clip the lead rope back there at the cheek, then their nose is more free and they can reach their hay net a bit better. Don't you, everybody? Good girl. She's so excited. I'm so excited too. We're on the road. Here we go. Time for takeoff to Dainscroft. There she is. Hello. I thought I would do a little voiceover. It has been nearly 2 weeks since my lesson. This has been the first time I've had the chance to edit the video, but I had such a lovely time. So me and Callie are a bit rusty because I've obviously been pregnant and I've had baby Florence, and now we're back at it, and this is her first time schooling in her Bitless bridle, as I mentioned before, and I was really pleased with how it went. So we just started off getting the horses used to riding on grass. It was quite a wet day, so the grass was a bit slippery. Callie is barefoot, so she is very careful with her feet. So she's just taking her time, finding her way, and we're just getting our practice in, going down hills, leaning back, letting our reins out slightly, and then making our way back up the hills, getting up and out of our saddles. So you'll see here just a bit of tension on this turn to come up the hill. There's a wee bit of a side step and a head swish. I'm really hoping with this new Bitless bridle that Callie will come away from that and will get used to taking a better hold of the rein and coming nice and smooth off her corners, because there's going to be no resistance there in her mouth. This was our first transition into canter. I haven't cantered in months, so this is our first canter, and like I said, she is just taking her time and is in no rush. It took us a wee while to get going, but once we got going, I was really pleased. Something that I'm really pleased about is if you watch Callie's tail as we are cantering along here, it is still, and that is just a big thing for me, because when I've had her in a bitted bridle before, when there's a bit of tension in her mouth, I always find the tail swishes. So for her tail not to be swishing for this whole canter, I'm just so pleased with that, and I hope that continues. So you'll see again here on this corner, there's a wee bit of tension, a bit of sidestepping, a bit of swishing of the tail. But I'm hoping with this bridle it will encourage Callie to be more relaxed and soft and supple off her turns, and I really hope it encourages her to take a hold of the rein and pull me forward into the fences and to make a better shape. She was always one for holding her nose very close into her chest, and I would just love her to poke her nose out and to carry herself more comfortably. So this corner was a lot better, more relaxed, less tension, and just up and over that little roller. I really need to get into the habit of letting Callie canter on after the fences and not let her slow down too quick. But yes, moving on. Oh, we got to go through the starting post, so it was like we were eventing. And we got to go downhill over the wee jump and take our time around the corner and make our way back up the hill. But once we get going again on sort of a straight line over the wee fence, you'll see that she can really just open up. Her nose is out, she's looking where she's going, her ears are up, and her tail is still, and she just seems to be comfortable and enjoying herself, and that's what I'm aiming for. I just want her to be happy and for us to get out and have some fun. So something Callie is not a fan of is a ditch. Now I was really pleased that she walked over that ditch for me. She was very hesitant about it. This whole day she was just a bit rusty and a bit unsure. This bit was also funny. I was on the older horse. I was like, I will go first. Callie loves the water. I can give everyone a lead. And she was just like, I actually don't think I like that. I think it was the stones. She wasn't sure. But anyway, we got the swing of it in the end, and she was able to drop through it and pop out over the wee log. Yeah. And that was me screaming with some laughter because Callie decided to do a little bit of a flick of the back legs. Same thing, not a fan about going down drops. But she got there in the end. We are very much out of practice, and I just don't like to rush Callie. I just like her to take her time, and if I have to give her a long rein and let her stand at the top of the step and sniff it and have a good look, I'm happy enough. Another thing that's nice about the bitless bridle is if you do get left behind, you don't have to worry about pulling on their mouth because of course there's no bit. But we just finished up the day jumping over a few more solid fences, and then we all had a nice canter up the gallops to finish with. That was amazing. It's just started to rain, so we've just got back in the nick of time. Bloody hell, Callie. She was so good. She like jumped everything and even went over a ditch because she's not a fan of ditches. Walked over a ditch for me, went up and down drops through the water, slow and steady like, but we did it. I'm so pleased now to get home and to give her a feed and get her off the field and make sure she gets a good walk off after all that. I love her. I appreciate her so much. Good girl. Who's the best girl? Who's the best girl? Who's the best girl? Aww. That was so amazing. I'm so pleased with Callie and myself, and we just had so much fun. I loved it so much. Oh, it's good to be back. So I forgot to take an outro, so this is it. Thank you very much for watching. I was really pleased with how Callie went in her bitless bridle, and we will just have to see if this is something that we're going to use regularly in the future, or will she just be bitless full time from now on? I don't know. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye for now.
You want in? You hide behind me for a bit of shelter. Hey? Right, D1 and D2? Are you not going to go under your shelter? No? Because you're just getting wet instead. Not going to go under your shelter? No? Hmm? Good boys. Good boys.